Poggio Bracciolini de Varietate Fortunae, Episode 5. Nullus quipa priscas, et ab aetata nostra remotas excalentium virdrodrum gestas res noset, nisi literardrum monumentis et historiae munere in luce hominum versarentur. Now this sentence is much shorter than the last one, but it also contains some surprises. Nullus, no one, quipa, in fact, or indeed nobody, and then we're given priscas. So notice the juxtaposition, masculine singular nominative here, and then priscas, a feminine plural, and accusative adjective. So these do not go together, but we have no idea where priscas goes, and that's part of the suspense and the joy of this kind of elaborate style. Nobody, in fact, the ancient priscas. Then we have the conjunction et, and we are launched immediately into a prepositional phrase, ab aetata nostra. So we have two items that are unresolved in a building sense of suspense. Then we have remotas, which is also feminine plural accusative. Now we see what the et is doing here. It's connecting priscas and remotas. Yet these are both still adjectives. We have no noun, and we have no subject for, we have no verb for our subject nullus, which is nominative. So nobody, in fact, the ancient deeds, and the, from our own time, the ones that are removed, of extraordinary men, excalentium virorum, masculine plural genitive. So now we have a sense that someone is possessing, or I should say that these excellent men are possessing something. We still don't know what. Then we get to gestas, another feminine plural accusative adjective. Finally, the noun race. There is our noun. So now that mystery is solved. Priscas, remotas, and gestas, all three of them modify race. Again, priscas, remotas, and gestas modify race. This also tells us that they are the race, the deeds, excalentium virorum, of these illustrious men. Now, typically, the phrase is res gestae. In fact, this was the title of a work by Augustus himself, the deeds of his empire, what he had accomplished, his res gestae. But Poggio reverses the order to maintain the suspense just a little bit longer, gestas res. We still yet don't have the verb, but it's coming soon, noset. And what is this form, noset? Well, it is a syncopated form of noviset, like so, shortened by the dropping of a syllable. It's a pluperfect, a third singular, pluperfect subjunctive active. So what we have here is a contrary to fact, Nobody, nullus, would have known, noset. This is from the verb nosco, noscere, third conjugation. Nobody, nullus, would have known, of course, the deeds, the res gestas, the ancient priscas, and removed from our own time deeds. I have to clear the screen here so you can see the relationships a little better. Nobody, nullus, would have known, noset, the accomplishments, gestas res, of extraordinary men, the ancient priscas, and the far removed from our own age deeds, unless, nisi, and then we have the verb versarentur. So in what's called the apodosis, or the then clause, we have a pluperfect subjunctive. In the prodosis, or the if clause, which nisi introduces, we have an imperfect subjunctive. So this is a mixed conditional. The prodosis is a contrary to fact present, and the apodosis is a contrary to fact past. So unless right now they were placed before our eyes, versarentur, by the monuments or the documents of literature, and by the office, the munera, the function of history, unless they were brought into the light, in luce hominum, into the light of men, nobody would know them. So let's review that just a moment before we conclude. Nisi versarentur. The implicit subject is res gestae, the accomplishments, the deeds of extraordinary men, unless they were brought before. That's what versarentur means. Brought out into the light of man, in luce hominum, in two ways, monumentis and munere. So literarum monumentis, we have genitive and ablative. Historiae munera, we have genitive and ablative. unless that were the case, and then the apodosis. Nobody would know them. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the lesson, please press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment.